get turned. Been thinking about what you got. I'd like to get turned.
And this Sunday at the Bite of Seattle, and I'm talking to Margaret Wilder of the Margaret Wilder Band. Margaret, how do you feel being here today?
Well, it's a great day to be here. The weather's beautiful. It's just going to be awesome, you know. It's not too hot yet, but
you have a nice covered stage, so that's good. So this is a little interesting for me since I'm in the band to be interviewing you, but let's ask a couple questions about what kind of music Margaret Wilder plays.
Well, we do a lot of original. I'd say we do some blues, we do some pop, we do some soul, we do some R&B. That kind of covers a lot of bases, but really I like to focus on doing a lot of my own original stuff. It's kind of funky, it's danceable, it's groovy, you know? Yeah. You can shake your thing to it, hey, why not?
How long has the Margaret Wilder Band been around?
I'd say we've been around for about 3 years now. Put out an album, Don't Want to Wait. We'll do some from that today. And it's always evolving, so we're going to see what happens. Well, it's been kind of an interesting year. As you know, you are the drummer who's had some health problems this year, so we've had to kind of slow things down and kind of regroup. But we're still plowing ahead and staying focused, and it's great to have you up singing with us at least. And I know you'll be coming back with us here real soon, as you know, the bus that drives us along. So we're looking forward to that, and the goals are to really just keep playing, you know, doing a lot of new stuff and putting ourselves out there and having a good time doing it.
Do you hope to have another recording out, like another CD, in the next year or 2 years?
I'm hoping to do another full album probably next year. I've got part of that I'll be releasing here pretty soon, maybe late fall, early winter. Kind of a 3-song, hey, I'm still doing something right now, you know. It's hard to say, you know. It's right when you're writing a lot of your own original stuff, you never know when it's going to happen. And I've got some stuff to come out, so we'll see what happens this winter.
Yeah, now Margaret's been really busy. She just recently played at the Waterfront Blues Festival and just had a great time doing that, and that was quite the kudos, you know, to be able to say you played, you know, Waterfront. And was that the biggest festival you've ever played, or?
Yeah, I think it's the biggest and the most people that I've seen in one space, and it's a lot of fun, and it's been really great this summer to have some really great weather to go out there and play. People aren't too hot, they're coming out, they're enjoying it, and so am I. I'm just having a blast this summer so far. So
I think you kind of have the perfect lineup for your band at this point, wouldn't you say? You've got Adrian Clark on guitar, a very nice British man. Do you want to tell a little bit about the rest of your band?
Well, as you mentioned, Adrian Clark, he's amazing on guitar. We've got David Payne on bass. He's been very, very solid for us. And you coming back is going to be even better. And Tracy Ferrara on sax, she plays the tenor and the soprano for us. And I do think that we have the best lineup right now that we could possibly have. And it feels good, you know. We've had some people filling in for you, like Mike Vajuk will be playing with us today. And Julian McDonough has been another person that's been playing with us and doesn't quite fill your shoes, but hey, you know.
Oh, shucks. So, Margaret, I'd like to ask you a couple questions about where your inspiration for blues comes from. Has that been something that's been around for a really long time, your whole life, or what got you into it in the first place?
Well, I think I heard a B.B. King cassette. That was the first blues player I ever heard, and I just loved it. I thought, you know, this really rocks. And I, you know, listened to a lot of jazz, a lot of gospel. I think I kind of pull from a lot of different areas. You know, I love so many different types of music, and I remember listening to Thelonious Monk when I was really young, and think, oh my God, that guy's crazy, but he's amazing. And so I think that and then, things like Annie Lennox have really been a big influence for me because she's very soulful. I think that a lot of her stuff is very bluesy, at least blues-based in the way that she sings, and so I think I draw on that. And some of the songs I've been working on right now would be like, one of the songs coming out is a very Led Zeppelin-ish, and so I think all these people are very, whether they're jazz or pop or soul, or there's always a kind of a roots to it, which leads back to some of the blues that I've heard early on, and that's kind of a thread throughout what I do.
Would you call yourself a traditional blues musician, or are you saying more of a crossover or blending styles?
Well, I think that I wouldn't say that I'm a hardcore blues singer. I think I'm very much crossover. I think I blend a lot of things together, and I think that people enjoy that because I can pull all of those different types of genres together. And kind of create this, like I said, a pretty eclectic set, and so people that like the blues are going to really dig it. People that like pop are going to dig it, and that's really what I try to do because I just like so many types of music. I try to draw on that, so... Yeah.
I know for me as a drummer, it's a lot of fun to play in your band because your music is... The songs are unique. They're not always 12-bar blues. There's some where you want a swampy second line, and then the next song might be like sort of a country song, and then the next song is a Led Zeppelin song, and it's always challenging as a musician. So really appreciate that in your songwriting.
Oh, well, thank you. I like to keep it challenging, and I'm always looking for new ways to draw on something, and keep it fresh and new. And blues itself is always changing, music is always changing, and I like to keep up with that as best I can.
So, Margaret, where would you like to be in 5 years? If you had a magic wand, and could do anything, what would that be?
Well, I hope that I get to make another album. I know I'll make another album. If I had a magic wand, I'd write that hit song, that wins me a Grammy, but who knows? It's always the luck of the draw sometimes. But I hope to still be playing music. I think I'll be doing that for a long time, and I never know where it's going to lead me, but I'm on that path. So in 5 years, I'll be still putting out music. I know it.
Well, thank you very much. Again, my name is Kim Carson, and this is Margaret Wilder. And we're playing at the Bite of Seattle on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. And if you're interested, you can go to Margaret Wilder's website at margaretwilderband.com. And then she's also on MySpace as Margaret Wilder in the music part of MySpace. And hope you enjoy the music.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I don't even really need to know your name.